Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to play Forge Your Future, the title track from our upcoming EP. I'm going to start with the first heavy riff because the intro is exactly the same as the chorus riff, which I'll be showing you later. It's just on clean guitar instead of distorted guitar. So the first loud riff in the song, it's the first riff I wrote for the song. We're in E flat standard, so standard tuning, just down a half step. Start at power chord, the 7th fret on the 5th string, and you can hit the open low string too. Real open and powerful. And you have a descending run on the 5th string. That's 10, 9, 7, 5. And then hit a power chord at 10, slide it up to 12. And then land at 8 on the low string, power chord. Descending run 8, 7, 5, 3, and then hit the power chord 5th fret on the 5th string, slide it up to the 10th fret, and it starts over. So real quick. This one's different. The last one is different. Descending run is 8, 7, 5, and then power chords 3rd fret on the low string, 5th fret on the 5th string. It starts over. So what we end up with is your intro riff, I guess, pre-verse or something. So here's your verse riff. I like to chug it on that low open string, but really palm mute it. So that right there, start on the 3rd string, 7, 9, 7, 9 on the 4th string, 5, 7, 5, 7. So that's on the 4th string, 7, 9, 5, 7, and then hit a little dyad, I guess they're called, which is 5th fret on the 5th string, 4th fret on the 4th string. So real quick. And do the first part again, but you go there instead. It's a lot, I know. So that's 4 or 5. Then go back there. 5, 4, 2, open, and then another dyad, which is through 3rd fret, 2nd fret on the 5th and 4th string. So slowly. There's your verse riff. There's some harmonies in there too, but this thing would take 15 fucking years. The thing about this song is there's not a whole lot of parts. It's the arrangement of the parts. It's how they're played when they reappear. It's different every time, but the root notes and stuff are always going to be the same. So next we have the pre-chorus, which on distorted guitar is literally just power chords. 5th string, 5th fret, down to 3. And there's little leads in there. Again, you're just gonna have to listen and figure that shit out, or else we'll be here for 3 days. Another thing about this song is a lot of the parts have clean guitar overdubbed, but kind of quieter. So for example, like on that pre-chorus, you have a clean guitar going. a C chord shape without the top part. It's like some Def Leppard Hysteria type overdubs. I don't really like that album, Hysteria, all that much, other than the production and the choruses. So that was definitely like a big inspiration for our overdubs and all those clean guitar overdubs and vocal overdubs, stuff like that. Really adds a lot of texture and layers. So anyway, chorus riff, same thing, it's doubled on clean guitar, which the intro of the song is just the chorus played clean. So go back to your big power chord, 7th fret on the 5th string with that open. We're gonna hit these 2 highest strings open, and you gotta really listen for what your amp's doing and what your guitar's doing, because you kind of want to play it like with all 3 of those open strings. But live, like in the studio, that worked okay, but live it's kind of like it's a lot going on. So what I kind of switched it up to do is up here, do a descending run starting at 10 on the 4th string, so 10, 9, 7, and then 10 on the 5th string. Go up. My favorite part of the whole thing, really slide the shit out of those. So that's 10, 12, and then 3, 10. So then, the first riff comes back, but it's on harmony guitars. And like I said, there's not that many sections of the song, but they are consistently changing, which I think is a cool way of, like, sort of Martin Birch, Somewhere in Time era, Iron Maiden kind of way of keeping a song interesting. So that first riff comes back, like I said, it's just the root notes up an octave, and then a harmony on it. I'm sure you can figure it out. So the next brand new thing is this riff that I wrote in 2007 that is one of those riffs that was fueled by, drinking Budweiser and smoking Marlboro Reds around a fire in the middle of nowhere outside Dewey, Oklahoma, listening to fucking Lynyrd Skynyrd. Those riffs, that's all the kind of shit I wrote when I was a kid. But they continue to sort of pop up. There's one of them in Earthbound. This is one of my favorite riffs I've ever written. So power chord at the 12th fret, lowest string. What we're doing is hammering on. This has a lot to do with feel. So you can play it a lot of different ways. You go up to the 5th string, do the same thing. Throw that bendy in there, dude. So that last one is a 10 on the lowest string. And that's power chords from 7 to 10 on the low string. So. Slide down, you want to throw vibrato in there. It's a lot of feel involved. And then the last one is different again. Go down to 7. So 7, 5, open. And I have this issue where I write riffs like that I love, and then I bury them under guitar solo. The same thing with the one in Earthbound. When the guitar solo is going, the riff under it's like one of my favorite riffs I've written. But you don't really pay much attention to it because there's all this shredding and bullshit going on. So one more time. harmonies and stuff. The chord changes are the same, the root notes are the same, the bass continues to play that part. I think that's it. There's a little lick between one of the pre-choruses and the choruses, but again, we'll be sitting here forever showing all these little details. So anyway, I hope you learned something from this. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to do tutorials for the next 2 songs on the EP in the upcoming weeks. And then if you want tutorials for older shit, just drop a comment or whatever and I'll do it. I'm going to start doing more of these. Yeah, thanks. And if you dig this, you know, I'm making all these free. There's no Patreon sign up or any bullshit like that. So I'll just ask you to buy the records, buy some merch, whatever, support the band. And we'll see you soon. Thanks.